We've got our eye on Hollywood, where there is talk of a replacement for Simon Cowell and a possible wedding for George Clooney.
Here with The Scoop, Lara Spencer, host of The Insider. Good morning, Lara.
Good morning, you guys. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Pleasure. All right, first and foremost, George Clooney. What is up?
Well, let me first say that this is internet buzz. It's been going on for a while. It started as a blind item, and it sure sounds a lot like George Clooney. Now, he's been seen recently in Hawaii. He's working on a film there with Elizabeth Canales, who is some kind of sexy.
Oh, my gosh.
And word on the street is, yes, we saw her at the Oscars. I mean, you couldn't look away.
Yeah.
But that, you know, there was trouble maybe in paradise, but apparently not so. In fact, this blind item indicates that he may have proposed to her, that there may be a wedding this summer, that it will be overseas. So that would indicate maybe his place in Lake Como.
Okay.
She's Italian, she's sexy, she likes motorcycles. I don't know if you saw the Roberto Cavalli underwear ads.
Smoking.
Say no more.
She's gorgeous.
He's done. But you know, the blind item could also be a Leo DiCaprio. So who do you feel like is more the marrying kind?
Well, definitely Leo DiCaprio's more the marrying kind.
Yeah.
But somebody's got to hook Clooney eventually. And why not her?
Why not? I mean, Harry, right?
Plus,
I know, Harry, seriously, I know. Harry, let's talk about policy. Okay, let's just talk about policy.
Well, let's talk about Idol. Isn't that the next thing?
There's something Harry cares about.
Yeah,
American
Well, how
Idol.
would you feel if the new Simon, although you really can't replace Simon, but what if it was Adam Lambert? How would that be for you?
You know, the idea came up the other day. Somebody said Elton John.
Yeah.
Right? See, I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, well,
Adam Lambert is 11 years old.
Okay.
Right? No,
But
honestly, he was here. We have a lot of respect for his talent and everything. But the thing is, you need somebody with some history and experience to be able to say,
But
yes,
you want
you
to pull
are,
in a
or
younger
no, you're
audience.
not.
another good point. And if you watched Idol a few episodes ago, he was mentoring the contestants.
And
he did really well.
Yeah, and he
thought
sort of
did
had
well.
some good zingy comments. I mean, you can't replace Simon.
Right.
But I agree with you. I think either one of these would be a good choice.
Here's my vow. Before this season is over, I'm going to watch this show for the first time.
Okay.
You know, you're not making my life easy here.
Okay.
Again, let's just talk about policy, something very
I don't
important.
know, I don't
Okay?
Well,
Get in my wheelhouse.
I have one
okay?
you'll like. Speaking of financial regulation, Lindsey Lohan could use some.
Thank you. Let's talk about personal finances.
She needs a bailout.
We're gonna use Lindsey as an example.
She needs help.
Or she needs derivatives.
She needs a good movie. She needs a project that's going to get her back on the map because allegedly $600,000 in credit card debt, 2 months behind in her rent. Really in trouble.
She
we
does
see her
need
out.
She needs a credit default swap.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, thank you, sir. It's fascinating. Let's go to the news desk.
Right.
All right. No, and apparently now, all a buzz on online yesterday. I don't know if you tweet, but she sure does.
Yeah.
And at odd times, too. Her dad, and they are very estranged, showed up at her apartment with a sheriff to check on the welfare of her little sister, Allie, who's staying with her, 16 years old. And, you know, most people might be concerned that officers are at your house. She's tweeting away, letting the story get out in 140 characters or less.
That's weird.
She tweeted all day, and she had. Let me read you one, Harry, just because I know this is fascinating stuff for you.
Yeah, I love it.
Let's not forget that my father kidnapped me from a courtroom when I was 4 and is crazy. My ex-dad just walked into my apartment and like the devil's advocate with officers, and it went on and on.
That
I mean,
just
if I
makes
was
me
Lindsay,
sad.
I would lay low and maybe.
Has she worked? Does she work?
Her last film was called Labor Pains. It went right to TV and then to DVD. Never even made it to theaters. So she really, and you know, it's sad because she is talented. You know, I just feel like
definitely.
she's got some stuff going on.
Well, hopefully she'll.
So that and more,
Get everything.
okay? And you guys, you got to vote for Niecy Nash, my colleague on Dancing with the
Yes,
Stars.
we're on Team Niecy.
Thank you very much.
And her jiggly parts.
And her jiggly parts.
Yes.
Shake
You know
them
what
if
we're
you got
talking
them.
about? Do you want Dancing
Can you
with the
shake your
Stars?
jiggly parts, please?
Oh gosh. Okay, wait. We can't go to commercial.
That's it? Well, Niecy's got way more jiggly parts than that, and she shakes them every Monday, and she's doing really well.
Yeah, she's
I think
in
now
for
she
another
might be a
week.
contender.
A lot happens early on The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.